Bay's Media Talk here, live at the Tampa Bay Brewing Company. We're here with Joe.
Hello.
Joe from the Loafing.
From the Loaf, yes.
Yeah, from the Loaf. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
You're sort of a new face. People maybe not recognize you so much as they do the Dave Warners, the Wayne Garcias, and all those people.
That seems true, yes.
But it's nice to have a little fresh action going on when it comes
to
the Creative Loafing.
Try to bring some fresh air into the proceedings.
It's, it's delightful. It's
thank you very much.
We love it. Joe, you're here this evening to tell us a little bit about what's happening, what's going on, and what's seeing do's. Beat that ticket, man.
Beat that ticket, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Senior editor Eric Snyder here. I'll hold it up for the folks watching at home. Senior editor Eric Snyder wrote a cover package this week about how you may not know this, but when you get a ticket, paying it is not the only option. You can actually take it to court and try to get either it thrown out or get the fines reduced or get the points taken off your license. And Eric followed this one lawyer, Rick Silverman, I believe his name is.
It's got to be Silverman.
Silverman, yeah, who actually has done this for quite some time, and he's really good at it. And people don't realize that, there are a lot of procedures that the police have to follow, and maybe they didn't follow them all. Maybe you have a very clean driving record, and if you do, they tend to give you a little bit more leniency. So it's not the end of the story when you see the blue and red lights behind you.
No, and also when you get that ticket, there was a couple funny stories in there, and that's what I love about stories like that. It's not necessarily the information you're going to get, which is good information. It's the examples of bad people, of people with bad excuses and good excuses.
Yeah, exactly.
And how somebody rolled in there with like a $300 ticket, ended up saying, but I couldn't have been going any more than 5 or 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. The judge goes, you've just confessed to speeding, so I'm going to give you a ticket for going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. She walked out for 125 instead of 300.
Yeah, exactly.
Honesty pays.
I liked there's the one case of like the 90-year-old man who they threw it out because he had never had a traffic infraction in his entire life.
And he started driving at 14.
At 14 years old. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
No, those are funny stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I recommend you go out there, pick up the Creative Loafing. It's located in probably 2,700 locations, Tri-County area.
All over the Bay Area,
Yeah.
Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, North Tampa, Brandon. It's everywhere. You can find it. And you can go online, tampa.creativeloafing.com, where you get everything that's in the paper, plus more. Blogs. We have Wayne Garcia's political coverage, Wade Tatangelo's music coverage on tampacalling.com, and the Daily Loaf, which is where I spend a lot of my time, sort of the general interest blog. That's where you can get your events for the week, what's going on with the cranky copy editor, all those kinds of things.
That's fantastic. And the Creative Loafing is a little bit more about just the title, the cover story.
Yes,
Well, that's
absolutely.
interesting. Tell us a little bit about more what's going on in there, about some see and do's, maybe some other interesting things.
This is kind of a little incestuous, but I'll give the big see and do shout out this week is editor David Warner is actually in The Chosen at Stageworks at Tampa Bay Performing Arts Center. It started last week and it runs this week and through next weekend. I have not actually had the chance to go out and see it yet. Sorry, Dave. But I'm hearing great things about it. He's getting rave reviews, and it's supposedly a really, really good show.
Is there only 2 people in that play?
No, there's more than 2, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty sure there's more than 2.
All right.
I don't want to mislead
thinking.
people. Yeah. But yeah, so go out and see that. It's very good theater.
Listen, anytime we can pimp David, we are on. We're in his camp because he was really into theater and all that kind of stuff. Kind of stepped away for about 4, 5, 6 years or something like that. Now he's back in it, getting involved. Tampa Bay Performing Arts Center. Someone who's in charge and has a lot of influence and leading an alternative newspaper in the market, bringing great information to people, is now being part of the community and making things happen and delivering things. It's fantastic.
We try not to just do arts coverage. We try to actually get involved at the paper, and this is just one example of that.
That's wonderful, man.
Another good see and do I'll throw out there is the Palladium Theater is grand reopening is this weekend. I can't remember if it's the 11th or the 12th.
Oh, the Palladium is reopening.
Yes,
You're right.
they have there's a big jazz show there. The Palladium is close to my heart because I lived right behind it for about 2.5 years, about a year ago. So I've seen lots of things there. It's a great building. They just completed a major renovation on it. New air conditioning system,
which is not a bad thing.
Yeah. If anybody was ever there in the summer, they know desperately needed a new air conditioning system. But that's a good one to check out this weekend as well.
All right. And then if you also wandering around, International Academy of Design and Technology on Friday night has their opening show for Artistic Envy, the search for the creative guru, I believe it is.
I think that's right. That's right.
It's a little close to my heart. I'll be there myself, emceeing the evening.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so I need to do a little bit more research, obviously.
I knew I should have thrown that one out.
I'm talking about. Damn, you missed that one. But it's got a lot of local people involved in it, and then also it's the alumni and the current students in a competition, 10 people whittled down to one, the creative guru of it all, man.
Right on.
It'll be a good time. So
yeah, absolutely.
I need to peace out, brother. We need to wrap it up. Let's wrap it
all right.
up. Are you good? You got anything else to say?
The only thing, one more thing. Beer Fest, Creative Loafing Beer Fest next Saturday, Janice Landing. Come on out. We got dozens of beers. It should be a really good time.
You know, Janice Landing is another great concert venue, too. If you haven't been there for a concert, grab a show.
Fantastic.
It's good times. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Joe.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you coming by. All right.
On anytime.
All right. Media Talk is presented by Tampa Digital Studios and sponsored by the Creative Loafing. And you're not going to want to miss the segment we have when we come back.